In today's video, I'll be showing you how to build this fully automatic bread farm using the Create mod, so you'll never have to go hungry in your world again. For today's build, we'll need a 23 by 17 block area. These are the items we'll need for today's build. Now, normally to get bread, you would put 3 wheat in a crafting table and you'd get 1 bread. But this farm is going to make use of a create mod item called dough, which we can cook 1 dough into 1 bread. And to get dough, we can bulk wash wheat flour. To get wheat flour, we can crush wheat, which will guarantee us 1 wheat flour and a 25% chance at 2 more wheat flour, as well as a 25% chance for some seeds, which means that rather than using 3 wheat for 1 bread, you could potentially use 1 wheat for 3 bread, since there is a chance that you get 3 wheat flour from 1 piece of wheat. First, we'll need to place either grass or dirt from here over to this block. So we should have 3 blocks on either side. Then from the middle, we'll place back 6 more blocks, along with a water wheel in the middle here with 2 blocks broken like this. Then we'll place water next to it to get the water wheel to spin, and we'll place a mechanical bearing on top. Then we'll place out 7 more grass blocks like this, as well as 5 more on either side. Then we'll do the same thing here as well, and on this side, and we should get a shape that looks like this. So now we'll place 2 more grass or dirt blocks in each corner like this, as well as 4 more in the middle. Then we'll fill in each of these 4 corners with grass or dirt blocks. Then from this mechanical bearing, we'll go 4 blocks to the side and 4 blocks forward and break out this block and replace it with a water bucket. And we'll repeat this process 3 more times. That way we have water for our crops. And once you've placed these 4 buckets of water, it should look like this. Then you can place a double chest on this mechanical bearing. And then from this side, we'll place back blocks until we get to here. Then we can place mechanical harvesters on this side of all of those blocks we just placed. Then we'll super glue from this chest over to this block, and from this block over to this harvester. We'll also place a portable storage interface here that will super glue as well. And now we'll need to till all of this grass, and there are 2 ways we can do that. First is you can just manually till it like this, or you can replace these mechanical harvesters with plows temporarily, then start this bearing, and it will automatically go ahead and till all of the soil. And then once it gets back here, you can stop it and replace all of those plows with harvesters. Then we'll fill this entire field with wheat seeds. And we will also need to start this up and then manually till this piece of ground where the contraption was sitting on top of, and then we'll need to plant some seeds on it. And now we can get started on the machines that will make this into bread while all our wheat grows. So we'll first need to place down a portable storage interface here so that it can connect with this one to take the items out. Then below it we can place either an item vault or a chest with a chute going into it. And to power all of our machines, we'll place down a windmill bearing here with a block on top, as well as 10 windmill sails on each side like this. And at least one of these 10 needs to be connected to this block that is directly above the windmill bearing. Then whenever we turn this on and you're wearing goggles, it should say that it's making 2,560 stress units. Then we'll place a 4 block long mechanical belt under the windmill bearing to connect its power to a vertical gearbox here, which will be connected to a rotation speed controller and a large cogwheel. Then we can set this to output 128 RPM clockwise. Then we'll place a 3-block long belt with a shaft in the middle, as well as 2 vertical gearboxes on either side, and crushing wheels on top of those gearboxes. Then you can place either a double chest here or a 2-block long item vault with an input andesite funnel going into it, as well as an output brass funnel to let items onto this belt. Then we'll place a 4-block long encased drive here, as well as 2 shafts and a vertical gearbox. And that will connect this belt to power. Then we'll place an encased fan here with 2 encased chain drives, as well as 1 shaft and gearbox to connect it up to the power from the belt. Then we'll place an output brass funnel here, as well as a copycat panel on the side. Then we'll place a 2x2x2 item vault with an input brass funnel, and we'll waterlog this funnel. So now whenever we have the wheat and excess seeds go into this chest, it will output into these crushing wheels. The wheat seeds will get destroyed since we don't need them, and the wheat flour will go into this vault. Then that wheat flour will output from this funnel and get washed into dough. But we'll also need a list filter on this brass funnel to only allow in dough and wheat seeds. That way it gives the wheat flour time to get washed before it goes into the vault. Now we'll need an output brass funnel here filtered to only output the wheat seeds, and then we can drop them into either fire or lava since we won't be needing them. Then we'll put down a brass funnel here which will output only wheat flour, and we'll place a campfire here, as well as an encased fan like this with 2 encased chain drives and a gearbox to connect it to power. Then we'll need a 3x3x1 block item vault, where you can now place down funnels to output your bread that gets into this vault into chests which are more easily accessible. And we can't forget to place down the brass funnel here filtered to only input bread. And now all that's left to do is turn this windmill on and watch this whole system work. And I am going to turn up the tick speed here so I can show you how this system works without having to wait for all of the wheat to grow. So now when this comes around, we can see that it's dropping items out and they're being crushed. The wheat flour is going into this vault. And we can actually see that both of our encased fans are spinning backwards, and to fix that we can go ahead and place a gearbox here, as well as a shaft here instead of a gearbox. And now we should have dough going into this. I accidentally put wheat flour as the filter here, so you need to switch that to dough, and then it should start outputting the dough onto the floor where it will get cooked into bread. And we should see the bread start outputting once it's cooked. And there it goes. And you also don't have to have 2 double chests to output your bread. You could even just do a single chest if you wanted. Just do whatever is most convenient for you. And if it's more convenient to transfer all of this bread over to another area, you can do that as well. This is the finished build. Don't forget to leave a comment down below with what you would like to see in the next video. And while you're down there, I would really appreciate it if you hit that like and subscribe button, turn on notifications, become a member if you want to help support the channel even more. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.